A Filipino is now at the center of a widening espionage probe tied to the West Philippine Sea. As questions deepen, authorities warn the public that the threat of foreign intelligence activities is real and growing. We hear the full story from our Patrick De Jesus.
Alias Danny continues to cooperate in the ongoing investigation on the alleged Chinese espionage activities in the Philippines. He is one of the 3 Filipinos involved who are now under military custody. In an interview with PTV News, Danny shared how he accepted an online job offer as a consultant for a company that allegedly introduced itself as a US-based media outfit. He said he took the opportunity due to financial needs as a fresh graduate in 2024, and he used his closeness to an officer of the Philippine Coast Guard as an opportunity. From simple details, the information being requested from him by his handlers, including one alias Peter, became increasingly deeper and more sensitive, including details about rotation and resupply or RORE missions in the West Philippine Sea. Danny said he did not know at the time how the information was being used.
Nakukuha ko siya doon sa kaibigan ko. Pinapakialaman ko yung cellphone niya. Doon ko nakukuha lahat ng information. Ang ano lang nga sa akin niya is media. So, bali ano lang yung kung sa RORE, kasi mostly sa media, gusto lang nila is mauna sa mga information. So, ako naman, nagbibigay naman ako ng sa RORE.
He later said his handler's treatment of him changed and became more aggressive in seeking even more information, to the point that they were exchanging messages through what appeared to be a gaming app. There were also times when Danny feared for his safety.
Nagagalit na sila pagka hindi ka na makabigay ng may silbi para sa kanila. O kaya yung mga nauna mong trabaho na binibigay sa kanila na dati pinapakinabangan nila, ayaw na nila noon. Gusto nila yung may pinakalaman na. Nasa isip ko noon siya, baka pwedeng patahimikin ako. Pinapalabas lang nila sa akin na ilalabas ako ng bansa, parang ganon. Pero nasa isip ko noon, baka patahimikin ako kasi alam nila sinusundan na ako. Pwede akong patayin, sir, para hindi na ako makapagsalita tulad ngayon.
Danny began to suspect how the information he had provided was being used after a PCG vessel was damaged when it was run by a China Coast Guard ship during a resupply mission.
May mga kaibigan ako doon nakonsensya ako. Siyempre, paano kung may namatay doon? Siyempre, habang buhay ko dadalhin yun. Hindi nila alam na ako yung nakapagbigay ng information kung bakit nangyari yun.
This was when Danny confronted his handler. The handler even went to the Philippines to speak with him, and according to authorities' records, he held a Chinese passport. Despite this, Danny gradually stopped communicating with the foreign national until authorities also discovered his activities last year.
Kung mayroon pa man ngayon na nakapasok na ganyan, feeling nila trap sila, hindi sila makalis. Hindi pa huli para maisumplong nila yung ginagawa nila para matulungan sila ng gobyerno.
The Chinese embassy had earlier denied the allegation of espionage against China. The AFP assured the public that a deeper investigation is underway.
We would like the Filipino people to be aware the threat is real. Hindi po kami involved sa paggawa-gawa ng mga kwento na walang katotohanan.
The AFP has established a tip line under its Insider Threat Program.
Yung kabilang side could not offer any protection to you. Mas maigi lumapit sa gobyerno, mabigyan kayo ng tulong at ng proteksyon.
Patrick De Jesus from the National TV Network for a new and better Philippines.